guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Love It or List It, the series on my channel where I renovate all of the default EA lots into something a little bit nicer. And I always usually give myself a pretty strict budget and also try to reuse as much of the existing furniture as possible that the build comes with. So for the past couple weeks, we have been renovating the lovely or not so lovely lots in Glimmerbrook. It's a pretty small world. So as you can see here, we've done these two already, the starter home and the bar, and then I've just built something here that was an empty lot anyways. But today we are going to be tackling one of the residential homes that's already occupied. So today we are going to be tackling the Charm family's home. So this is one of the townies homes. These townies already lived here and all of that good stuff. So we're going to be renovating their home today. So it's a 40 by 30 lot, so it is pretty big. So I can't wait to check it out. But I will be linking the rest of my Love It or List It renovation series in the description box down below. So if you guys like these renovation videos, you can check out the rest of them. So without further ado, let's jump right into the home so we can see what we have to work with. Okay, so here is the home right here. It is quite big, to be honest. It's very big, which is kind of scary for me. So first off, before we even look at it, I want to tell you guys what the budget is going to be. So in order to keep this kind of like as realistic as possible, since this home was already occupied, I am only giving myself a budget of 32,594 simoleons, which is the amount of money that the family starts with automatically. So I'm not adding any additional funds, anything like that. It's just going to be whatever they have here. So 32 grand to renovate this entire huge home is not a lot, but hopefully they have some good furniture to work with. So as you can see, it is this large 3-story home and it's quite a huge floor plan. If you look at it from above, it's quite big. So first of all, they have, kind of random window placement around here, which is, not my favorite. There are some walls that just have no windows whatsoever. So right here, it's just blank. There's these kind of unevenly placed windows here. At the back, again, mismatched windows, mismatched door placement. Again, everything about it is just a little bit random. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I just don't feel like it just doesn't do the home justice. It just feels kind of scattered and the colors don't really go together, and I just feel like I can do a little bit better here. So in terms of like the shape and the structure of the home, I'm gonna try and keep it like as close to the original shape as possible. I don't want to create a brand new home. I just want to do some minor improvements here and there. And also this kind of roof thing going on, see how it's like not lining up, it kind of overlaps. I want to fix that because I feel like that looks a little bit glitchy and you wouldn't want that in real life. So let's jump right into the interior. So yeah, there's 3 floors, you guys, so I'm a little bit nervous and okay. I was really hoping that this place came with more furniture because I need to reuse the furniture because I don't have a lot of money. But yeah, of course, there really just isn't that much. Boo-hoo, boo me. Over here, we have like a little living room, nice fireplace, all Realm of Magic goodies in here. We have another kind of living room here with a library. I don't understand why there's a gap there, but whatever. Yeah, just like basic stuff. A bathroom over here, just an empty hallway, completely useless use of space. Good job, EA, good job. And then a nice little kitchen here, and then the dining rooms in the kitchen, which looks a little bit weird, but whatever. So here, I don't like this weird little hallway there too. That's kind of creepy. Bad use of space too. So let's go upstairs. So upstairs, it looks like there's 1 bedroom here. Just a little landing here with, bookshelves again. A random room with a single bed facing the door. Yeah, we're gonna change that. I feel like that was a mistake. I feel like it should have been in the corner. Unless, do normal people have their bed set up like that? I have no idea. Really weird. And then over here, just a bed Oh, look at how this bed is tucked away in the corner there. That is very weird. And then they have a little home gym. You know, we got to stay fit. That's totally fine. Yeah, this room is kind of a weird shape, and I don't like how the bed's in the corner. Like, you could walk into the room and not even realize it's a bedroom. You'd be like, oh, it's just, you know, a gym. It's a gym and a dresser and a chair. And then it's like, oh, no, just kidding. There's a bed over here. So kind of weird. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the second floor. And then in the final floor up here, it looks like it's just a empty room with, you know, nothing really to it. There's a random bathroom up here, which is interesting because it means that you have to come all the way up here just to use this bathroom. I feel like a bed is supposed to go here. Doesn't it kind of look like these are end tables and the rug, like it looks like there should be a bed here? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. But yeah, it's just another sitting area, more bookshelves and all of that good stuff. So really big floor plan, you guys. As you can see, this room is like barely furnished. This room or this floor is also barely furnished, but you know, there's a lot of floor plan and we don't have that much money. I wanted to use quite a fair bit on the exterior because like it does need quite a bit of cosmetic work. So yeah, I'm honestly a little bit underwhelmed and I thought that we'd have a little bit more to work with, so I'm kind of nervous now because $32K is not enough to do 3 whole floors worth of furniture and exterior work, because even if we spent only $10K per floor, that's still not enough because like it takes more than $10K to furnish an entire upstairs. And then like even this kitchen is probably going to take like $5,000 because there's barely anything there. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, you guys. I am a little bit nervous, but I am really excited to get started. And as per usual, today's renovation is only going to be using a base game and Realm of Magic. So once this episode goes up, you guys can put this renovation into your world right away if you like it. If you don't like it, don't put it in, I guess. But I do really hope that you guys like it. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's renovation. So today's renovation is very exciting because it actually turned out pretty good, all things considering. When I started the renovation, I was like pretty optimistic. I'm like, you know what, I can do it. 30K is not a lot, it really isn't, but I'm actually really impressed with what I did with 30K and how I managed to, like, you know, make it stretch. So just to manage your expectations, I don't like clutter up this home like a ton. I don't put tons of little knickknacks here and there because it is a huge home and I was pretty constrained by the budget, as you guys know. But yeah, that being said, I am, you know, pretty pleased with what how it turned out with only that amount of money. So I hope you guys do like it too. But the reason why I chose to do this home first was because I really wanted to make the exterior nicer. So I really think that this home had a lot of potential when I saw the exterior. Like I get what they were going for. I do. I really think that the exterior had good intentions. I liked the little two-tone brick situation, how it was like brown or reddish brick on the bottom and then the top floor was the kind of grayish tone. I did like the two-tone brick. I do like how they had different roof pieces and they had a deck and a balcony and stuff. So, you know, this home did really have good bones, but the execution of the window placement just wasn't quite there. It was a little bit awkward, just a little amateur looking. And yeah, I really thought that I could elevate it a little bit and make it look a bit more luxurious and a little bit more like a prestigious spellcaster's family mansion or something. So yeah, I was really intrigued by this home, so that's why I decided to tackle it. Sorry, I've been using my hand a lot. Has my hand been here the whole time? I'm gonna put that down. But as you can see, I already have changed up the window situation quite a bit just to make it look a little bit more grand, a little bit less awkward, and a little bit just more, you know, centered and symmetrical. So I replaced some of the small windows with those bigger windows, and I also, right off the get-go, I made all of the wall heights medium wall height or short wall height. I think it's medium wall height because I think originally it was tall wall height, and I don't know why. I know a lot of YouTubers have commented on this, but they always make the default EA homes, they make them like really tall wall height, and I just don't think it's necessary. I think that medium wall height will do just fine, if not short wall height. But I never build with tall wall height, so yeah. I definitely made it a little bit shorter just to make things look a little bit more compact and not so spacious and like empty looking. If you have too much, blank wall space with nothing on it, like a window or a flower box or something, it can look a little bit plain and empty and boring. So if you make it a little bit more compact, you can fill the space nicer with windows and you can really get that like decorated look to it. So yeah, I did that. I replaced some of the doors with a larger door just to make it feel a little bit more grand and more centered. And yeah, I'm pretty much just making like cosmetic changes on the outside. My budget was $34K and we're only at like $33K now, so I haven't used a ton of money. It's simply just rearranging the windows and just making it look a little bit better. So that's always like a big thing in my opinion, especially with these bigger homes, is you don't have to, spend a ton of money on the outside. It's really just like repositioning things to make it look a little bit more cohesive and just like put together and more well thought out. But I did actually play around with windows for a long time. It did take quite a bit of, testing and experimenting. So I cut a lot of the footage out of me like deciding against certain options and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, I did extend the top balcony a bit more just because I felt the back of the home was a little bit too plain, a little bit too bare, and I wanted more roofing at the back. So I decided to extend that terrace a little bit further. I hope you guys like that. And I also, if you guys didn't notice at the beginning, I like lightened up the home. So the third level, it used to be that kind of like medium toned gray. I decided to change it to this like creamy white colored brick, just to make it feel a little bit brighter. It's not a huge change, but I thought it definitely made a difference to have it be a little bit brighter and just make it look a little nicer that way. I also changed like what is that called? That white border around it. I have no idea what it's called. It's not like a molding, but it's kind of like that. Around the edge, it used to be gray. I made it white just, again, to make it look a little bit lighter. So yeah, overall, I am quite happy with the exterior changes. I did some landscaping, as you guys saw, put some, bushes, some more trees, just to make it look a little bit more grand, a little bit more, fancy, expensive, because I feel like in this, these townies are like quite well-known spellcasters, so I feel like they'd have like a nice house, like they're not gonna have some dirty old gross home. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be ballin', okay? But you can see at this point I have 24 or just under 25,000 simoleons, so that means that I've spent almost $10,000 on just the exterior. So I only had $35K and I already spent $10K of it just doing exterior and have not touched the interior at all. So yeah, I like got kind of carried away with the outside, but I wanted to make sure the outside was nice because I feel like, the outside of the home is everything. You can have a really nice home in The Sims on the inside, but if your outside looks like poo, then like, you're done. You're done. You need to have a nice outside of the home. So yeah, I didn't want to like cheap out on that. I'd rather, make some rooms more sparse on the interior and kind of like if you want to download it in your game, you can furnish it later type of thing. But yeah, exterior was like priority for me. So I am happy with the way that it turned out. And I hope that you guys are too. I think that it's a massive improvement and a much needed improvement too. So now we're on to the interior. So this, if you guys already like can't tell, this like vibe of the home, it's kind of like traditional and older looking, very brown, very like warm toned. I'm like not really, that's not like my forte, I guess. I do a lot of like monochromatic with slight pops of color, modern, contemporary homes and interiors. So this kind of like old spellcaster, brown, traditional looking interior was a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I'm kind of happy that I kept with this vibe. you know, I very easily could have like changed the whole vibe of the interior, but I wanted it to still look the same and still look like the existing home. I just wanted it to be like a little bit nicer or a lot nicer. So you can see right away I changed that staircase. You know, I didn't like it all like where it was before, so I used the L-shaped stairs and I curved it a little bit. It kind of adds like a little bit of room separation too, so you don't just like walk in and see right to the back of the home and see the kitchen. There is kind of like a front entrance area now that these stairs kind of cuts it off there. It is really loud outside. Can you hear that? That is really annoying. I'm sorry. I think they're doing like construction or something. I have no idea. They are doing construction. Oh no, why is it always during my videos? Like I thought they were done with that, but I guess they're not. I'm gonna take a sip of juice right now because my voice is already hurting and it's only like 9 minutes into the video, so yeah. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm kind of just like putting the basic furniture where I kind of want it. I am not focusing at all at cluttering it up, just because I figured I'm not going to have a lot of money to do that anyways. So any existing money I have at the end, I will put towards decorations and stuff. But I just want to make sure that, you know, we had all of the basic like furniture and rooms. So I had like the dining room, the living room, the TV, blah, 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 just so that it's a fully functioning, fully, you know, cohesive home. And yeah, and to be honest, at the end, I really don't have that much money to decorate anyways. I do put quite a few plants, so that's kind of the decorations, but I don't put a lot of clutter. I don't put a ton of paintings besides the ones that it already came with. So luckily there were quite a few paintings that I could use already, but I did pretty much only use Realm of Magic furniture in this build, I think. Let me think. I know some things like the TV stand won't be Realm of Magic, but besides that, pretty much everything is Realm of Magic, which is actually really impressive because it just goes to show that you can furnish an entire like 3-story mansion with only Realm of Magic, like fireplace, a bathroom, kitchen, dining room, living room, bedroom, everything you can do with just Realm of Magic pretty much. So yeah, I think that the pack is quite a successful pack. Like I think they did quite a good job on the furniture pieces. I know that, you know, review season of the pack is kind of over, but, you know, after doing this renovation, I kind of realized that, like, yeah, you know, like this pack did offer quite a bit, and I really don't have that many complaints on the pack from a build perspective. As you guys know, I'm mostly a builder, so that's mostly what I would comment on anyways. Gameplay, I haven't really done much gameplay, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah, if you guys still haven't made up your mind whether or not you want to buy the pack, yeah, I honestly like it. Like, I think that they gave us pretty much everything, like a good catalog of you know, desks. They even gave us a desk, multiple dressers, multiple rugs, you know, nice beds. I don't know, like even the debug menu with like all the broomsticks and like, you know, the wands and stuff, all those orbs, you know, there's quite a bit of stuff, you guys. So yeah, I was quite happy with that aspect. But yeah, one thing I forgot to do, and oh my gosh, it's been so long, but something that I actually have forgotten to do is share the results of my previous Love It or List It episodes. So every time I have a Love It or List It episode, I have a poll in like the top right or left hand corner where you guys can vote whether or not the family or the couple or whoever should love or list the home. And I'm supposed to share the results. So I'm going to share the results of the last one. So the last one was the Glimmerbrook starter home. I haven't shared the results of that one yet, funny enough. So if you guys are interested, maybe you guys aren't interested, but I thought I would share anyways. 100% of you guys, wow, okay, so 100% of you guys voted to love it in the Glimmerbrook starter home. So, okay, that one is very conclusive. Everyone wants to love it, so that's good. Now for the storybook bar. So I renovated the bar too in Glimmerbrook. Let's see what you guys thought for that one. I'm gonna guess, I think that one was really pretty good. Okay, 93% of you guys said to love it. and 6% of you guys voted to list it. So that's still pretty good. That's definitely an A+, so pretty happy with that result. So yeah, those are the results for the past couple episodes since I forgot to share those results. But don't forget, at the end of this video, you need to comment down below or vote in the poll whether or not the Charm family should love or list this renovation. I mean, they had no furniture before, so I don't see why they wouldn't love it, because I pretty much reused all their furniture plus gave them more. So if they don't love it, like, they have issues, or I don't know, you guys get to vote, so it's up to you anyways. But yeah, don't forget to do that. I think it's kind of fun seeing what you guys think. But here we are just working on some of the bedrooms, so I didn't really change much about the bedrooms, just added more furniture and tried to keep the color scheme relatively the same. So in one of the bedrooms, it was kind of like purplish themed, so I kept everything kind of purple and brown. That lonely bedroom with one bed in it was like blue with like a gray bed frame, so I kind of kept all of the color swatches in that same color family just to make it all, you know, cohesive, and I didn't want to change like the identity or the vibe of the build too much. And I did the same for the master bedroom as well. Now for the upstairs, I wasn't really sure what was going on with this upstairs room. If you guys have any idea on what the upstairs is actually for, let me know down below. But it's pretty much just like an empty upstairs, like a loft area. And it didn't come with much furniture, so I actually just made it into another bedroom, just in case the family grows and stuff. I don't really know, but there wasn't much else to put up there. It kind of seemed like it was supposed to be a bedroom because there was like a big bathroom in there, and there was those two end tables and stuff. So it really looked like it was trying to be a bedroom. So I made it into a bedroom, and maybe the elder in the family can live up there because I'm pretty sure she's like a pretty skilled magician or spellcaster. So she deserves a really big upstairs bedroom all to herself, I think. So yeah, that's what I did there. It was at this point that I realized that I hadn't done the kitchen yet and I had like no money left. So yeah, I kind of panicked to do the kitchen, and you know, at this point, I'm really feeling the pressure of having no money and kind of being like, okay, what do I do? What do I sell? Because with Love It or List It, a lot of the times the way that I get money is I sell existing furniture. So if there's something I really don't like, I will just sell it because I'm not going to reuse it. And luckily, the family had some stuff in their personal inventory that they got from like careers or something. I'm not really sure. It was just in the inventory, so I sold it. There was some like counters and stuff that I didn't need. And later, I really get desperate. Because I realized there was like an entire room downstairs, like a family room or living room that I hadn't furnished at all. So like, that was kind of scary. But yeah, I do find ways to get money, and you guys know the classic way to get money in Love It or List It. You go sell the trees, and the plants. So I'm pretty sure later I go and I like sell some flowers, I sell some pieces of grass. Like, I got really desperate, you guys. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I wanted there to be enough, you know, paintings and items. I even sold the spandrels, okay? That's how desperate I got, because some of the spandrels, if they're underneath like a roof piece, the roof extends so far down that you don't see that spandrel anyways. So I'm like, okay, why am I paying, you know, hundreds of dollars for these spandrels if the roof already covers it? So I'm like, I'm just gonna sell it. So, you know, I'm just resourceful, you guys. I'm just resourceful. Give me points for that. But yeah, pretty much I just turned that spare room into kind of like a cauldron brewing potions room, because, you know, this is a magical family. They need a place to like practice their potion mixing and all that good stuff. And I also ended up putting some like of those cauldrons in the bedrooms too, just because I needed something to fill the space. And I thought, you know, if this is truly a magical family, they're gonna have like multiple of these and they're going to be like practicing it all the time. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. But overall, with this renovation, I reused like almost everything that the place came with. Again, like I said, I use mainly Realm of Magic, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Again, it's not super cluttered, it's not super jam-packed full of items, because, you know, the budget was small. And also, since it is such a big lot, I don't want it to like crash your game either. I feel like it's still like sparse enough that you can put it into your game even if you don't have a really good PC, and it will still run fairly smoothly, at least I hope so. But yeah, I feel like the renovation is pretty much over. Wow, I can't believe I talked for the entire time about only the renovation. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, maybe next time I will talk a little bit about other stuff besides the renovation. But yeah, I guess I just had a lot to talk about with this one. But I hope that you guys really enjoyed it, and don't forget to vote up above and in the comment section down below whether or not the Charm family should love or list this renovation. But yeah, besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 renovations. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody!